Hi, I'm Adam Fronteras and I'm an astrologer. I've been in the field for 30 years. Today I'm going to teach you all about astrology. The key to understanding zodiac signs in astrology is they're not just the sun sign of the characteristics of that house, they are also the area of that sign that will be most indicated. For instance, the first sign, Aries, is, as a characteristic, it's dynamic, it's energy. It also in astrology represents the person that's really going to go where you want to go out, where you want to aim for. It's a very strong characteristic. Taurus, on the other hand, is often more about beauty, it's about sort of understanding, but it's also about finance and security. So someone with a very prominent Taurus will be someone that wants to make their home, their castle, a showroom. Gemini is the sign that's associated with communication, with literature. People born under that sign tend to be big readers, but it also indicates how you communicate in your chart, how you communicate with other people, how you sort of respond and work with others. Cancer is what we call the mothering sign of the zodiac. It's a sort of the one that's nurturing, the one that's full of feeling. So Cancerians will be a feeling people. Those with Sun in Cancer or very strong Cancerian attributes will have a strong maternal instinct, but at the same time with other people it will show the way they approach children and home. Leo is the sign of expansion, of pride, and it's the sign that's often associated with family. So we look for Leo in a chart to see their approach to how they lead, but also how they sort of approach their own family. Virgo is one that's associated with the harvest in the calendar, and of course it's a sign that shows the hard worker, the work's efforts, but on a side it also shows areas where the person looks at detail, and whether that's themselves or at others, it can show sort of our response to work. Libra, is a fun-loving sign of the zodiac, is one that indicates our relationships, the way we approach things, the way we balance things, what we look for. Libra, for instance, is represented by scales, as seen on the Statue of Justice at the Old Bailey, or represented by the weighing of the heart in the Egyptian temples. So Libra is about sort of also partnerships, about working with others and for others and creating a balance. Scorpio represents our deeper inner feelings, our sexual desires, our feelings that we really wouldn't want others to know. It can also be the ruler of secrets. It can also be our approach to hidden matters, our understanding of our own nature, our understanding of what others want in life as well. It's the sign that covers the secrets, covers sensuality, but also covers the whole life and death situation of us. It's a very sort of deep understanding of our inner emotions. Sagittarius is like Aries and Leo, a fire sign, so it represents our wanting to go out. But Sagittarius is about going out into the world. It also shows our long-term, our open spirituality, our open growth. It wants to show a sort of a dynamic side, and so planets in Sagittarius can show where we want to aim our directions, where we want to sort of aim that planet's skills. Capricorn, like the goat, is about getting to the top of the mountain. It's about ambition. It's about strength and purpose. Aquarius, on the other hand, is a sign that represents friends, intellectual pursuits. It's much more about the way we deal and interact with other people outside our life. But it's on a sort of a very standoffish side, because it represents sort of general friends rather than really close friends. It represents our interests rather than our career. Aquarius is also the free spirit of the zodiac. It wants to go everywhere and everything, but it is often a transient side, a side that really just wants to sort of explore different things but not get too involved. Pisces is the last of the zodiac signs, and it represents deep spirituality, it represents deep feelings, our inner emotions. It can represent a very sensitive, people born under this sign are known to be generally very sensitive, very emotional. Those with Pisces prominent in their natal chart or birth chart can be very deep thinkers, can be very deep emotionally, but also, like the sea, they can be murky and a little bit misty-eyed, and therefore it's not always the most practical signs. But Pisces in a chart also represents sort of our deepest fears, our deepest sort of feelings as well. Pisces are the born romantic. It's the side of the sign that really looks at emotions. It's a sign important in your chart which sort of we can find out what our deepest dreams are. And that's a basic way to understand zodiac signs in astrology.